Hi, welcome to lessonswithtroy.com. I'm Troy Brenningmeyer. Today's lesson is called Backup and Soloing Essentials Volume 1. It's part 1 of a new series on the site where I teach you the fundamentals of how to play backup and how to solo. Let's go ahead and get started and I'll show you what this lesson entails. Okay, before we get going here, let's talk about the tuning that I'm in. I'm in open G tuning, which is G, B, D, G, B, D, G, B, D, G, B, D. Okay? And let me talk too about how I have these different volumes broken up. Okay, this is volume 1 and we're going to be tackling the key of G. And when you play in the key of G and you learn, your open scales, major, minor pentatonic, blues scale, major pentatonic, you can use a capo and you can play in 4 other keys, with that capo. If you capo on your 1st fret, that's the key, of course, of A flat. If you capo on your 2nd fret, that's the key of A. If you capo on your 3rd fret, that's the key of B flat. And if you capo on your 4th fret, that's the key of B. Okay, so you can play in all those keys using everything that I'm going to show you today, which is basically I'm going to show you scales, your basic open position scale, your major scale, your minor pentatonic, your blues scale, and your major pentatonic scale. Then I'll show you different chords. And also I'm going to show you where the chord tones are of those chords, where the root, 3rd, and 5th, where you can find that in this open position so that when you're using a capo and you're playing in other keys and you're over, the 1 chord, you'll know what notes to hit within that 1 chord. Okay, that being said, as the weeks go on, the other lessons we'll learn is we'll work with the key of D, its positions and shapes. And if you know D, just like in G, you've got 4 other keys using a capo that you can play in. Right? And we'll tackle that later and we'll get into, those lessons later. But let's focus this week on the key of G and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, this G blues scale is just a minor pentatonic with 1 extra note. We're putting a sharp 4 or flat 5 note in there. Now remember, I'm not talking about the tablature, the fret. I'm talking about the degree of the scale, right? So what we got is we got a root, a minor 3rd or flat 3rd. We have our 4. We have a sharp 4 or flat 5, however you want to think about it. Now that's also called the blue note there. Just like that. Okay, so that's the note that we add to that G minor pentatonic. And we have 5th to a flat 7. And that's our G blues scale. Remember, I'm sliding into some of these notes, like I said, your flat 3rd, your that blue note, which is the sharp 4 flat 5 note, you can slide into. Okay, so let me go ahead and play it through and show you what it looks like. Oop. Okay, let me go ahead and try that again. Okay, so what I'm doing there is going 0 to 3 on my 6th string, and then 1 to 2 on my 5th string, open 4th, 3rd fret on my 4th, then open 3rd, 3rd fret on my 3rd string, then 1 to 2 on my 2nd string, open 1st string, 3rd fret, and then 5th fret on my 1st string. Okay, let me show you the right hand, and I'll give you some pointers with playing scales with the right hand. Okay, we're on measure 51 of our tablature here. And we're just doing, sliding into 3rd fret, 5th string. Play my open 4th string, open 1st string. That's the root of my D chord, or my 5 chord. Okay, root. Going to go into the 3rd. And that's 4th fret, 4th string. It's the note F sharp. Going into my 5th, which is 2nd fret, 3rd string. I'm just hammering on 0 to 2, playing open 1st string, 2nd fret, 3rd string. You can add a root note there if you want, like that. But we're focusing on that 5th of the chord. And then we got another root, which is 0 to 3 on my 2nd string, open 1st string. Back to 3rd fret, 2nd string. We're going to slide into another 3rd of our chord, which is 2 to 4 on my 1st string. Okay, and then we're going to slide into the 5th of our chord by sliding from my 4th fret all the way up to my 7th fret on my 1st string. And this is a good intonation exercise too. Making sure you're in tune there. So we've got root. Let me try it. 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th. Once again, root, 3rd, 5th, root, 3rd, 5th. So you can use all these with the scale, remember G major scale, and start coming up with your own licks too. Okay, let's go ahead and check out our A minor chord now.